Necessity being the mother of invention is how beds in a door came into being back in the late 1800s. Now the space-saving bedding idea is making a big comeback, as more and more apartment and loft livers are turning to these compact sleep devices. Clearly now, beds that fold out of the wall are the preferred alternative for today's lifestyle. With people moving into lofts like these, whose floor plans are small, the beds invented by William Murphy in San Francisco are being revived by Bob RULIS under the brand name Bristol wall beds. They are functional and easy to operate. Most can open them with one hand. Designer ready, they come in several colors, making them just right for a guest room or office.
To me, the bed, first of all, is a artistic statement. It's a piece of art, which happens to be a functional piece of art, and it's a spare bed.
They're essential for loft living, I think, because there's no space in these lofts. This is like almost 800 square feet, and I run an office out of here. And when I have guests come, I need a place for them to stay, and instead of having a big bed in the middle of the room, this was the perfect alternative for us. So we got it, and we love it.
The Bristol beds are sharp as pistols. The key to the space-saving sleep centers is the hinge that allows them to open and close with ease. RULIS says that's the secret to a great night's rest and utilizing the space you have to work with.
But what you're looking at here is a Bristol wall bed, and this is in a room that's 12 by 12 feet, and look at all the furniture that's around it.
When you think about wall beds in small places, think Bristol wall beds, as they lower the bar, so to speak, on saving space in your apartment or loft. In our PBS Can Connection this week, we bring you a story about a man who always loved woodworking. Now, while he never thought carpentry would become his career, he's now fully involved with making furniture that doubles as art.
I always had a tree house in the backyard and always made skateboards and other little riding mobiles with wood, and it just seemed like a natural transition, I guess, from skateboards to dining tables. Didn't learn any of this woodworking in high school. I failed wood shop in high school when I was 16 years old. Enrolled, went to class for an entire semester, got an F. Teacher gave me the F that I truly earned. Got the, what is it, the little chopping block that I made. I got that and still got an F. I don't think he liked my chopping block. Went to college, picked up framing and cabinet making, and paid for half of college with the woodworking. Dad paid for the other half, thank you very much. Graduated college, went to work for the Xerox Corporation for about a year and a half. Very boring for me. I missed not having the sawdust and the cutting thing. I opened up a small shop with very little money. Starved for 4 or 5 years, and now still I starve every once in a while, but at least I got a steady flow of customers and enough tables and dressers to make. How would I describe the style? It's just the lines that I like, things that I see in architecture, in nature, and on cars and on the street. And if I see the way a couple of lines go together and I like that, I'll try to incorporate that into a bed or a chest of drawers. I know the essential sizes that I want to make your table, and these arcs right here that I've drawn, extremely easy to change. I simply highlight both of them, bring them up, and as I move it, I can actually see where my arc is going to be. I want to bring it up and make that apron substantially smaller, somewhere around there, maybe bring the whole thing down just a hair. Ow, my finger! Just kidding. What we have here is the leg that I've just cut out on the bandsaw, and now we need the mortises that will accept the tenons from the apron. Now we're over at the table saw. The table saw is tooled up with a stacked dado head cutter. This allows us to take a large amount of material out at one time. is going to take out all the material unnecessary, creating the shoulder and the cheek of the tenon, and that will go into the mortise that we just cut. So what we're doing now is taking all the components for our weeknight edition table. We're dry fitting all the components to make sure everything fits properly before we actually glue it and commit it to clamps. Should we call it art? I don't feel so. I don't look at this furniture as art. If somebody finds an artistic value to the furniture, great. It's not the solution to world hunger. It's just a table. It's as good as I can make a table, but it's just an armoire. It's the best way I know how to make an armoire, but it just holds your television, it holds your stereo, and you can show it off to your friends if you like. If you think it's art, more power to you. I don't call it art. It's furniture.